Hello guys, welcome. I'm here coming to you for a special reading because it's a very special day today. The energies are just incredible out there for our transformations to be had. And we know we are being shown our shadow selves so we can do inner child healing and literally transform and start our new cycles. And even the readings have been incredible. I want to talk about the full moon. It's the full flower moon. So this month it's the blue full flower moon. Now that means special things are going to be happening. And we're going to talk about them in the Moonology book. So what is a blue moon? There are usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice and vice versa. Sometimes though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called a blue moon. At least, that was the original definition of a blue moon. This card is a very positive sign. If you felt like you're asking for too much from the universe, whatever you're asking about, well, it might happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it to make it come true. And that's what it's really all about. This is about believing in your blessings, the belief in your blessings so that they can come true. I just want to recap of where we're at. What we've been at is, it's just been incredible with the alignment readings. Divine Masculine has been filling his cup and on a journey of self-discovery, and really it's the father energy or Divine Masculine integrating higher self and then doing inner child healing, and actually the father energy balancing out with the mother energy now with the moon to really continue to heal. And I really feel like what I've been channeling, what we've been discussing here is the moon has brought the sun, and what that means is the father energy is coming now in to help with inner child healing, and that's what's happening. And it was so incredible to see that the activation for Divine Feminine was actually the planting of the flower, the planting of the flower. And then Divine Masculine had the alchemy was source energy, and then the actual growth of the flower. Now, wow, that means the energies are connecting right there. We have masculine, feminine, and source energy. And now we're going to have the healing of the child, so that means the child will be present. That is creation. Wow. Like, and it's creation of stability, because we know 2 is duality, 3 is connection, 4 is stability, and that's what we are in the process of creating over stability. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so lit. Like, wow. So then I was like, okay, well, what does this all mean? You know, I was channeling sunflowers. I saw sunflowers in both Divine Masculine and then the full moon Scorpio reading. Well, lo and behold, I'm on my Facebook and there is a picture. And wow. And you know, I shared it on my Facebook page. And then I went back and thought, you know, because I've been channeling phoenixes rising from the ashes, and I was like, what does this mean? Like, this means something. I know it. I'm like, oh my goodness. It is Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine source energy, and the flames growth process. What we're doing, the creation, like, wow, it was incredible. The actual, we're not phoenixes rising from the ashes. We're sunflowers growing with sun energy right now. And the metaphor, and wow, was I ever inspired, and wow, just to connect it all together for me. Like, I don't even know what to say. And then just I could see the creation of the path that wasn't there before. And when I was checking these cards, and these I've have some been called to have some of these cards present here today, I could see the path in the full moon and Scorpio reading between divine masculine and divine feminine. And it's not a thought anymore of light. You know, we know we're building our new kingdoms. So it's like, those kingdoms have been removed with the light, and now a path that wasn't there before has been completely cleared through a rock. And it's a wand, it's not a sword. And we're acting with it, but it's just like it's completely blown us apart. We don't even know what's happening, and there's fog, right? We're in the fog, we're in the thick of it right now. But we're gonna clear it out. Let's start with the read. Let's see what's happening. Need a sip of coffee after all that. Now, I also want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, and it's been incredible. We will be having a special to say thank you. Now, I have been called to have very specific decks here, as I always am for these readings, and we're going to see what's happening. Now, we're going to start with feminine energy. And this is going to be definitely geared towards twin flames. All right. 7 of Cups. And there's the illusion. There's the fog. Like, this is what I mean. I could see, like, when the pathway was open up between the rock with the wand. It's just like now we're sitting there in the fog. Like, okay, well, what do we do? What do we do now? But we listen. We just listen. We listen to what nature has to say. We listen to what we go within, and we listen to what the moon is pulling us to do. And that's really when it's not about luck anymore. It's not really about luck, because we're following the synchronicities, we're following the signs. There's the Knight. There is the Knight of Cups. There's Divine Masculine right there, showing up right here. Divine Masculine's even in the fog, standing there with his cup. He's got his cup in his hand, but it's just we're in the thick of, we're still in the fog. It hasn't cleared yet. And here's Divine Feminine. Just Page of Pentacles on her spiritual quest, creating with light and growth within the void. And there's a connection to this full moon in Scorpio. There will be a transformation, definitely, for Divine Feminine. It's I can see it in the card. Yeah, there it is. Page of Cups. It's incredible because I feel like now, okay, now there's the transformation. So the feminine energy goes from the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, to the Page of Cups. And now we're going to switch back from grounding our energies to our emotions. And the meeting of the two fish. There will be a meeting between what is being created in the cup between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, and there will be a presence with Source. And sources, it's like I can feel like, I don't know how else to say this, but like sources moving the heavens and earth so that what's being created in both cups can come together in the void and transform during the Scorpio full moon, and the sun's presence is there, the moon's presence is helping to clear the fog, and I can see the rainbow energy activation right here. Whoa, like, whoa. I don't even know what to say. And there's a new beginning. There it is. Like, it's the complete transformation through right there. And I love how the tarot cards are in the Fool card here. And the dog is not a dog, it's a wolf. We have been integrated in the jungle, baby. We've left home. We've left the comforts of old earth, and we've entered new earth. And I don't know, like, it's like the sun and the moon have become one. The sun and the moon have become one. I can see it within the card. It's like a melding together of the energies of the sun and the moon and a new beginning, and it's like a whole new space. The fog is cleared because it's clearing. It's clearing as more and more emotions are set free, and this has to do with the path that was created, home that wasn't there before. And something that happens, something that's hidden comes to light on the path of the full moon. I don't know how to say it. It's going to be different for everyone. Because remember, we are all healing from something different. We are all on our own unique paths. And to say it's all going to happen the same way for all of us, it's not happening that way. Seven of Pentacles, and there it is. There is exactly where we started off. Divine feminine energy with the Seven of Pentacles, the growth. What we're growing, the beautiful flower. The flower of creation. And I couldn't have said it anywhere perfectly, because look, we've moved away from this. We're moving away from this. The devil energy is healing. Healing. We're healing from our pain. We're healing from our pain. The moon's just burning it up. The moon is burning it up. All right. Divine masculine. Divine masculine. Queen of Swords. And we know that divine masculine and divine feminine were meeting up to tell a truce. Oh, what I feel like more than anything, though, that this is for a lot of divine masculines that have told truth to karmic partners, and their karmic partners are transforming. It's like healing. It's like I feel like minds are shifting. I feel like minds are shifting. Like the minds are shifting around the people that we're all trying to harmonize with right now. So in divine masculine's life right now, whatever truths he's telling, people's minds are shifting, and the angels are helping with this. The angels are helping with this. Like, I can still feel agitation, but it's coming to life. Like, it's almost like, you know, like literally jungle territory for real. Like, you're just like, what's coming next? What's coming next? Whoa. But the truths that are being told are helping to ground the energy and shape-shift, and even shape-shift people's thoughts. So it's really harmonization. Like, divine masculine is really harmonizing. And it's allowing the people in his path to have more awareness and change their vibration. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is how Divine Masculine right now is connected to his Divine Feminine. Because something has been grounded. Because something has been grounded, and because, you know, this is the time of fertility. That's what the full flower moon is all about. It's the time of fertility, and like, I can feel the fertileness within this card. It's like, whatever, I could almost feel like I could jump in this card and I would just blossom even more. And like, that's a feeling I get. Like, whatever's happened, it's like, you know, the pear that she has in her hand. It's not just a pear, it's a golden pear. Because that pear, if I were just put a pear in that card, it's just a pear, but now in that card, the energy, it's like, it's a golden pear. It like enhances it. Something is being enhanced, and it's the connection between the two energies. And there it is. There is the new beginning, because now the cups have to meet in the void. So it's like there is a new beginning, and the angels have been helping with this whole entire process. Like, and the sun has cleared up the fog. The sun has actually cleared up the fog. The sun is helping us to see through the illusion. And there it is. I said the sun is helping us to see through the illusion. There it is. That's what the sun's gift is right now. And that's because we've completed something. There's the Ten of Swords. Something has been completed here for Divine Masculine. It's like literally I can feel like transforming through the ego. Like literally transforming through the ego. Birth of new self, it's like, yeah, awakening. It's awakening. That's why two flames are lit. For whoever, this wave of twin flames I'm channeling for, and who's ever resonating with my messages, thank you for joining me here. I'm just the channel co-creating over here with Source. And, of course, beautiful Mother Earth. But it's like, I can literally see the transformation within the cards. It's like, you know, it's like there's a serpent, and then the raising of vibration, literally from the dark to the light, and then like literally like the birth of new self, and just like the freedom and the integration of the light and connection to crown chakra. And then it's like a pink heart activation. Pink heart activation, because it's connecting with the crown chakra, third eye, and heart. So something's being freed. Something is being freed. And then with the Fool, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The gift. Here's the gift. The gift of the light, the gift of seeing through the fog, and the bridge home. And it's like, I feel like it's not like this anymore. It's just like this. It comes together like this now. Because there's the gift of the light. And the meeting of divine masculine and divine feminine to the bridge with the light. But it's like the sun and the moon. So it's like there's the sun and the moon, divine masculine, divine feminine, each with their cups and the meeting. And there is the main energy at the bottom of the deck here. For the masculine, it's, well, you know what the Nine of Wands is. It's just, wow. Like, wow. You've been through it at this point. You know, you got those 9 wands. Like, that's fierce. That's a fierce warrior. And that's someone who's been through some things. But there's a growth process there. There's a strength gained here. There's, you know, this is a transformation of a warrior of the soul. Now, we got to use this deck and see what's being activated between both energies. So what's being activated? 8 of Cups for divine feminine. And for divine masculine. Okay, well, so for divine feminine, we have reunification. And for divine masculine, divine feminine, we have reunification. And for divine masculine, has a little bit of a transformation here. So there's a suffering, a 3 of Swords situation with the 4 of Cups, a withdrawal. But Source is there, and Source, what Source has been creating in their cup, they're showing up. And divine masculine goes within on the path of the moon for introspection, which is being, the moon's being called to do. The moon's calling us to go within, right? And there within will be the meeting of divine masculine and divine feminine and what is being created in the void, and that will be a healing transformation. And it's of inner child. And then there it is, the Hierophant spirituality. And there's the transformation right there, and the healing of the inner child. And I can feel the energy within this card. It's so beautiful. It's so free. So this is a direct message, I really believe, for the 7 of Cups here, and just how we're going to move away from the illusion, and, you know, a message of how we can see through the fog. So thank you, Source energy. Thank you, Spirit. Now, 8 of Cups. A patched character leaves 5 broken, worn-out cups behind his long journey through life. The last of their water drains out through cracks in the cups until they are barren. The patch takes 3 wispy cups along with him. They represent his hopes and dreams moving forward, though they lack substance and tangibility. What you have may no longer be working for you, and it's time to let go of which has broken down and move on. It may be difficult at first because of an attachment you have established to previous manifestations in your life, but in the end, old energy must be allowed to dissolve for new life to come to both you and that which you are letting go of. This is letting go of our ending to have our new beginning, our old cycles to usher in our new. And, you know, we have to say goodbye to old earth to create the new. And this is the connection to the cosmos, to Mother Earth, to everything, and us. This is the connection to us. The Hierophant, numbered by the Holy Star, is revealed to be a great spiritual leader and one who embodies the essence of divine wisdom and knowledge. Free from dogma, he is the basis of awareness of that which lies beyond the physical senses. His wisdom flows through him from all sources, teachings of histories, past lessons learned from the experiences, and wisdom he received through his devotion and spiritual practices. He is the harmony of the four elements, embodying the fifth element perfectly. He is both the learning and the teaching of cosmic law, and thus pours a new level of consciousness into this world from his heart. That means divine masculine, exactly what we were discussing in the Seven of Cups here, has seen through the illusion and has lit the flame. And now is creating from a space of heart and seeing the light, raising awareness, raising consciousness, harmonizing for the greater good to create this beautiful space and its healing inner child. Oh. The Hierophant is an indicator of two principal energies: learn from within and learn from each other. In order to achieve the highest level of consciousness possible, you must acknowledge that you truly are your own guru, and the subtle whisper of your heart contains all the wisdom of the cosmos. Further, we are all in this together, so living as one family is imperative in creating the new paradigm. We can live by old structures of the past or establish new ones moving forward. The important thing is that we are taking our spiritual practices seriously and evolving as we go in every way. Divine masculine, connected. Divine feminine, connected. We're connected, baby. Woo! I love it. All right, now let's see. Let's see what's happening. Okay, what's hidden? What's hidden? Just to help us see through some illusion. What's hidden? Very interesting. Very interesting. The Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. This is our shadow selves. This is what the Scorpion full moon is bringing. Our shadow selves. The Water Queen. Flow, letting go, and natural movement. And that is the letting go. That's seeing our shadow selves, shining that light on there, dealing with and healing from all those lower vibrational behaviors, habits, toxicity that keeps us stuck. We shine the light on it of the sun energy. We do the work to heal by the River Queen. We let it go. We become in the flow. We get into the natural movements. We get back into the way we live with life. We get in the flow with nature. We're cyclic beings. We start understanding ourselves. We go within. We start to study. We start to study with what's around us. We start to trust ourselves. It's a newer level of self-acceptance. And that self-acceptance sparks that level of awareness. And you know what? When you start seeing it all come together and make all the connections, that's what really lights up your world. And then there it is. There it is. The phoenix, resurrection, surrender to the change. There's the phoenix rising from the ashes from the Scorpion full moon. We need to surrender to the change. We're shining that light in there. We may not like what we see, but we need to let go to get into the flow, because we need to create movement, because creating movement is what frees up the stagnant energy. Movement is life. And yes, we need to also, we need to be in the flow, so that means understanding that there is a time and period for rest, but we still need to be in life. We need to have a balance of both. Now, that's what's hidden. This is from the Akashic Records. The Five of Roses, the garden, and there is the garden. And the meeting of divine masculine and divine feminine to play, this meeting in the void that's going to be had as for inner child healing. And there's going to be a transformation of the dark and of the light and of passion. And initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Wow. I'm freaking speechless. Standing among the pillars with a beautiful temple, the ascended master, Count Saint Germain, sends his light and energy to the four robed people who stand before him. It's time for their initiation. This card represents your initiation. It is much more than a change or even a transformation. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power, insight, and achievement. And the time is now. Some loss of lower vibration relationships, jobs, or activities may be required in order to lift you to the new heights and power that await you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as by connecting to the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purposes and activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The discipline you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the masters will lift your service to the world and all of humankind. This is a time of enormous uplifting, first in your energy and evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. The power that you hold within you will impact every part of your life. And it's time. It's time to activate. It's time to activate from within to without and make this change. And it's within us. Everything we have is within us. And we need to remember when it's hurting, we need to let go of that. And that it might hurt when we're letting go of that pain. But we don't need to charge that story anymore. We're going to shine that light within. We're going to have that bird's eye view when we're letting go to understand what it is that we're doing. And we are going to make the change from within to without. And this is beautiful. And we're going to be those sunflowers. We're going to be the phoenixes rising from the ashes. Because we are creating love. And there it is. Divine masculine, divine feminine, source energy, and the meeting of the child and the coming together of the creation of life. The balanced creation of life. Now we know the sun's here. So let's just see what the light has to say. This card. This card is speaking to me. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out your tribe and who your tribe is. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it's because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they might even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up and embrace your struggles, the peaks. You don't need to know the way, just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. How are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? That says everything. This has been a beautiful reading. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here with you guys and connect. I know that says we are here to shine our lights, and we are here to follow our paths within, rock our inner uniqueness, and shine our lights, and create something new that wasn't there before. And yeah, you may feel awkward at first, or it may feel foggy, or you still may be clearing out some lower vibrational things or pain, but don't give up and continue to remember that this is about shining your light. Shine your light. And let's be some phoenixes rising from the ashes and transform with the help of the Scorpion full moon. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Take care.